Steve, let's go to the next caller if you want.
Okay, next caller up, area code 201, and then we have 251. 201, you're up, sir.
Oshay.
Hello, what's going on?
I think the main problem with blacks is the top 1% of blacks who have money and they're just holding their money. Jews, they don't hold their money. What Jews do is, if a Jewish kid graduates from college, they'll have money as soon as they graduate from college to start a business. Our top 1% of black people, they don't fund kids to start their own business as soon as they get out of college. Like if I went to the top HBCU engineering school and graduated with a degree in computer science, I won't have money to start a business, but a Jewish kid would because their community invests in their kids. Our top 1%, they're greedy and they just hold their money.
Okay, I can agree with you, fam. I'm gonna tell you numerous reasons why I can't agree with you. One is because the top 1%, they had a whole 1%ers movement a couple years ago. Rich people don't like giving poor people money.
And they should.
Right. Second, this Jewish argument is always hilarious because do you really think Jewish people would be successful in Germany right now if they were still living there? No. So Jewish people got reparations from Germany and the U.S. government and got a whole country.
America?
Huh? Say that again?
What's the point for blacks to leave America?
Because you just made the argument that because we're in a oppressed country like the Jews were, we don't have opportunity. So you just made
I didn't say that. Did I say that? I said we have a different situation. Stop acting like we can't turn around and claim Jewish and be considered white at the same time and get away with half of the shit Jewish people get away with.
No, what I'm talking about, guys, I'm talking about dudes who are college graduates, who graduate from college, who have a great business plan, but there's no one to fund them because people usually fund people's businesses within their own communities.
Okay, sir. That's why it's called business, because business is ruthless. See, what you have to understand is this: green there's no race to green. It's about what can you bring to the whoever.
Of course there is.
But what I'm saying is this: is that I understand where you're coming from. I'm not saying that it's not harder for a black man to get business loans and things like that. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that we are at a time right now, today, I would say the 1st of January 2018 that we've never had before in our lives, where you can start a business. You don't need to have a piece of real estate to start businesses now. You don't need that. You used to need that, but now it is set up now where you can be from the comfort of your own home, creating a business and getting paid from home. So there are a million ways to skin a cat. We just can't just look and focus that, okay, well, I need a building and a piece of real estate. There are other ways to make money nowadays, and it is not just that one way. And if it's not, if one way isn't working, you've got to be able to be open enough to look different ways. But also, I strongly, but here's the point we talked about earlier. It's so hard to want to do business with individuals that are crab in the bucket. Now, I'm not saying all, but
how are college graduates crabs in the bucket?
Just because you graduate college does not mean you can't be a crab in the bucket.
Oh man, I got many stories.
There are people who graduate college who cheated their way in, and it's dumb as shit. There are people who graduated college who basically hustled their way to a degree, and they hustle people. And there are people who with college degrees that work middle class and high paying jobs right now that don't do shit, but they get their coworkers to do all they work for
them. You would say the same thing for white people.
But that's why they don't fuck with a lot of white people.
251.
Yeah, but if you can't just segment
white people that feel like you on own.
saying, oh, every black folk is just a crab in a bucket. That's not right.
Do you understand? You don't understand when intelligent businessmen, okay, when they go to certain black people and they say, okay, look, you know what, your website is not professionally made, or you may be able to do this a little bit better, and this is going to bring these type in. Instead of taking the information, a lot of people get offended by that. If a college grad came to somebody and say, hey, look, you know what, maybe you got to clean it up a little bit. Maybe you got to bring in new wait staff. Maybe you got to do this. A lot of people may get offended by that, because a lot of people, the thing about us is that we think we know everything, and we don't want to hear somebody else try to tell us what we think we shouldn't do. That's not business work. Business is opening, is being having. You can be stubborn, but still have an open mind, because again, I got to use LARMOVEMENT and Oshay. I don't like either one of them, but the thing is, if they talk to me, I listen, because of their mindset. 201, the way they think, because they're not going to bring harm to me. They're only trying to help me out. A lot of black people don't want to hear that.
Do you guys know how Facebook started?
Yeah, he cut some people out of that shit, didn't he?
Do you guys know that Mark Zuckerberg started his company from college, and by the time he left Harvard, he went to a venture capitalist firm to get an investment of $500,000.
Okay, what's your point?
The point is, we don't have avenues or connections.
Whoa, real quick. The lines are full, but
be in those spaces.
Wait, sir, I just want to say this. Let's take a hand. We have 320 people watching right now. How many people in this room watch Shark Tank? How many people watch Shark Tank on Friday nights? I didn't even know what time to come on. How many people watch Shark Tank?
A lot of people.
No, oh, really? Oh, come on. How many people?
How about this? I'm sorry, Steve. How about this? You watch sports, man? 201, you watch sports?
Yeah.
Every year, every sport has a draft, right? So they get the best and brightest, and they pick from the cream of the crop, right?
Yeah.
Right? Do they give a fuck about the people who wasn't the best? Do they care about the second string receiver who got dreams?
That's true.
You can't use sports to justify an analogy.
That's the same in business. Mark Zuckerberg had to get to a certain space to put up certain numbers to even get people to invest in them.
Let me cut it. I've been listening for a little. Let me cut in this real quick. I think everybody's missing the point what this guy's talking about. Well, what this guy's talking about is the same, and no offense to you, brother, but you have the same bullshit liberal attitude that other blacks have, because what you're looking for is the 1% of blacks to bail out the rest of blacks. Let me say that again. You always have the argument of some black person looking to the elite, and the same thing New Possibility said yesterday. You are looking for the 1% to bail out the 99%, while the other 99% fucks their money off doing whatever the fuck they want to do. And see, this is the problem that I have with niggas like you, and people like you that have your shithole thinking mindset. This is not to be offensive to you. I'm talking about your ideas here. The idea is people like you have no business in the black community to me. I would put you out, because what you're saying is you don't want to do anything yourself. People like you should be out. Absolutely. If I'm in the black community, I will. You will not be in it. If you come in it, I'll shoot you. Because we cannot win with attitudes like you. The people like the Jews, from the 1% to the 90th percent, everybody contributes. Chinese, from the 1% to the 99th percent, to the person that mops the floor, everybody contributes. And see, the thing about it is, people like you're
forgetting one point.
You don't want to contribute, bro. I can hear it in your voice. Well, what you just said was the 1%. When you said 1%, let me no, don't cut me off. We listened to you talk. Now it's your turn. When you said 1%, what is 1% of 100? 99. They sing a song in church. Lord, I'm running, trying to make 100. 99 just won't do. What you're saying is 99% need to be bailed the fuck out. Is that what you're saying or no? Hello?
Is 99%, do they have to be bailed out?
Well, you said 1% don't start businesses for the 99%. Is that what you said?
Right. The 1% of blacks that have wealth.
Listen, bro, let me tell you this.
Okay, I got a question.
Wait. Let me get it. Hold on. If the black, okay, let me do some math for you, brother. If the black spending power of African Americans is $1.3 trillion, okay? We don't know if how much the 1% of blacks, quote unquote, own of that. We have very few black billionaires, as we know, which is like Oprah.
That's a false number. You can't even use that number.
Okay, whatever the number is, 1% of the rich black elite don't own a lot of money in Black America, bro. But the thing about it is, you have niggas who making $60,000 a year, niggas who make $80,000 a year, $100,000 a year, and they fuck their money up. All that money adds up. And furthermore, they don't owe us shit. Right. Rich people don't owe us shit in the community. What are you doing with your money, nigga? What the fuck are you doing with your money? What the fuck is KATN or Steve or LAR Movement doing with their money? That's the problem. We all got to contribute to fixing this motherfucking shit.
Okay, I'll put them in the queue. Oshay, you got 11 in the queue waiting, sir. 11 in the queue.
Usually, I don't.
This is about to get real.
I usually don't go in like that, bro. Y'all know I let y'all talk, but I had to get his ass. He's making me mad. Okay, let me do this. Shout out to the caller.